Alright, sorry about that, everybody. Anyone that was watching, I am sorry, but my computer crashed for a second. I am now back up. I will have to open up the project again. That was my bad. Sometimes my computer crashes when it's under not even semi-heavy load, but after it crashes, then it kind of just does a forced restart, and then it's fine afterwards, which is interesting. So, I don't know. Computers be weird sometimes, so sorry about that, by the way. I'll put that in the chat as well. Go. There we go. Now we're back online again. Alright, while we wait for our project to load up. Right now it's kind of booting up everything right now. Sadly, it closed instantly, so we'll see how this goes here. Let's see here. Yeah, so what I was talking about currently before the stream sadly went down, like crashed or whatever. I was doing the bones for foliage. I was gonna put bones and put in the foliage area, so you'll see in a minute after I can bring up the project. I should have double clicked on it. I think it's gonna open in a second. Oh, there it is. It's starting now. Just takes a second. Yeah. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. There we go. Yeah, let's get everything booted up and then we can kind of get into it. Hopefully the computer won't crash again. I don't think it will. Yeah, again, it kind of just crashes once and then it kind of fixes itself under weird conditions. Sometimes that happens. So we'll see what happens here. Get some water. Yep, and if anyone's curious about the soundtrack that's playing right now, it's playing Final Fantasy 15, right? Yeah, Final Fantasy 15 right now. That's a really good soundtrack, actually. I really do enjoy it. So, a lot of people didn't like that game. Which, you know, it was very messy on its release and stuff, for story and all that kind of stuff, but I actually really did enjoy the game, to tell you the truth. So, but I like weird stuff sometimes. Sometimes I like bad games. Yeah, let's get this booted up here. Maybe I'll go to my D1 folder. Whoops, don't get my packs. Rigs, Crota. Yes, I have these these bones that I was able to add. I have a rib cage, a single bone, and a skull. I would like another set of bones, kind of like a hip bone or something like that, if I could find it in the Phantom application for extracting stuff from D1. But yeah, we'll see how it works, and I don't know if I'm going to dive too far into it today on extracting more stuff for it, but for now I want to see how things look with the foliage tool on adding like bones in areas in the level itself. So we'll see how it goes. Dude, this project's taking a while. I think the reason why is because it has to rebuild all of the shaders that I have for this project, which is quite a bit for the most part, but it's kind of doing it from scratch because it doesn't have any of these shaders stashed in memory right now because the computer shut down like instantly. So that's probably why it's slow on opening right now. And rain. Images. I feel like this one level that I've been working on, it's called the Sills level or whatever it's called when you're like walking in the dark and stuff, right? I feel like I know this map like in the back of my hand. You know, I can read it, like probably blindfolded now, going through it since I literally modeled all the terrain and stuff for this thing. All right, cool. Yeah, we're booting up now. There we go. All right. Do we need to reopen some stuff? No, we're good on that. Let's go ahead and open up our map. There we go. This is gonna take just a minute. Bullet. There we go. Kind of looking at stuff here. I'm kind of looking at images of the raid right now because I dived into the game earlier today. I fixed up some materials already. I changed the liquid water, which I think want to finalize a bit more, but I haven't done that yet. The other thing that I want to that I fixed up was like these stone pillars at the hallway near the end of the second level here. So I'll show you in a minute after it fully opens in the level. Let's look and see if I can find anything here. This map's taking a minute to open, but yeah, it kind of closed. There we go. We're loaded up now. Fantastic. Alright. Let's go ahead and roll. I know I haven't done anything, but I'll save it. I might as well, right? There we go. Alright, let's go ahead. I'm going to add that stuff. There's a foliage tool here. And see if I remembered any of my shit that I had here earlier. That doesn't look like it. So I'm going to go ahead and add the stuff that I need to. Take these items, put them in here. Yet again, it's been a while since I used the foliage tool particularly. So what I'm going to do here is do this and the paint density. I want this like pretty low. I need this paintbrush even lower. And I'm going to paint right there. See what happens. Right now it's recalibrating on my shaders at the moment and it's making my computer really slow. I don't know why. Like this is okay-ish. That's okay. You know what, that's not too bad to tell you the truth. The density on this is not bad at all. I'm curious why it like lags the computer really hard when I'm trying to implement this stuff. Let me go ahead and undo it twice here real quick. I want to make sure that none of this here, I'm just gonna this little tab thing is really annoying me right now. So I'm gonna minimize this a little bit. Okay, I need to make sure that it's not having any collision at all. That's important. Yeah, no collision. Custom navigation geometry. No? To that, I guess. What is this? Navigatable geometry. I really don't care because enemies can walk over it and it'll be okay. Cast shadows. No. Light map. I'm gonna make sure that these bones that get laid out are like, it doesn't tank performance whatsoever at all. So I want to make sure it's really good. That density 100. Scaling uniform. I could go back and forth really on the scaling and stuff like that, but these advanced options there. You can kind of get really into this and kind of like really get custom with it if you really wanted to. Like right now, it's not tanking performance. I think you just have to do its original compile of what kind of happens for the most part. So I feel comfortable adding this kind of stuff right now, which is great. So I might paint in some bones in some areas, but I do know I have to make dense piles of bones that actually pile up onto each other, which I don't think that's possible to do with this. So if I say I wanted to make this like a 0.5 in this area, maybe even more dense than that, like this. Okay, that's really spread out, to tell you the truth. Let's go ahead and let's do the mesh density, and let's do like 500 for that. Okay, so that's a lot more right there. And that's not bad, but I need to like a little pile that's stacked up on top of each other. So I could do 500, but let's make this is like a radius of 1. A radius of 10, maybe? Let's see what that does. Interesting. I noticed that my long bones are going into the ground, by the way, which is not what I want, but I do want to make this seem smaller, like this. Like make a little pile like right there, like that, maybe. And let's see, maybe if I, that's not really what I want. Okay, well we're gonna go really high with this one. Let's say we make this like, oh, okay, I'm gonna do this, make that 0. Still the same. Let's do like 800. That density. It's a bit more, but not what I want. So go back to 100 for this. Instance mesh overlay radius. So I want to go into the bones here real quick. I want to save everything. Make sure, in case it does crash, it kind of gets saved a little bit. I want to make sure that it can be the placement on its z-axis can be rotated or something for the matter, really. Like right now, if you that's putting the head right. Oh, that's because I have to uncheck it. There we go. Now it's checked. So if you look at this right now, it's painting it, and you can see that little tiny bone right there. And that's not what I need. Also, I want to make this brush bigger like that. And I'll also paint right here. So if you notice that you're not actually seeing the full bone, that it's like going into the floor, which I don't want. I want to make it sure that it's visible. So angle slope to ground by 45. That's fine. Call distance. Oh, I see. I could probably see my performance there. I guess that says. Look at that. Cast dynamic shadow. Hell no. Cast static shadow. No. Cast contrast shadow. No. These do not need to cast any shadows. Period. To tell you the truth. So yeah, instance settings. Yeah, don't even worry about it. Make it static. Yeah, we don't need to worry about no shadows. Period with this thing. The placement though, I need these to rotate, align to normal. Can I rotate these up a bit more? Let's see what happens. Yeah, still, oh, it's only rotating it on the Z right now, on the Z axis, so it just kind of spin around circles, so that's not going to help me at all, really. This is scaling. Can I do anything else in here? Particularly just with this one. On maximum angle. Random yaw. pitch angle. Well, let's change the pitch angle to like 180 maybe. See if that does anything. Well, it does some stuff, and it does make it random, which is nicer, to tell you the truth, but not exactly what we need, but close. Does it need to be random? Here, let's see. Yeah, we'll keep the randomness with it. But maybe we'll have this at like a 90 for that, and then align max angle to like 80 maybe. Oh, that didn't do anything. So let's undo that, and then we'll prove this. Yep, there you go. And that just stays at 90. So let's do, instead of that, let's do like 270. Whoops. 270. There we go. So that's all in different directions, really, but they're all kind of like in whatever way they're facing right now. We can undo that. Instead of like 270, maybe we can do like 100 maybe. Yes. Oh, there we go. So 100 kind of lays it flat. Obviously, you got some that are in the ground itself. That is very nice. So I'm gonna take that. I wonder if I have any like pitch yaw, but not random, I might say. It'd be great if I didn't do it randomly. Distance, percent, visible, and ray tracing. I think I don't need that, but whatever. Let me go ahead and disable one of these other settings that I had here. Let me disable that real quick. Okay, I'll keep the random one, I guess, which makes it better. So at least I have a couple of ones that are like rotatable where it needs to be, so that's good. Alright, let's go ahead and I want to test this out in a particular bone area where there's lots of bones. I guess I could test right here to tell you the truth, because there's a lot of bones that do occur here. So I'm going to go ahead and make this a bit smaller on this end, and also I will blow this up. See my screen a little better. I want to go ahead and highlight all these real quick. Well, there you go. And now they're all highlighted. And then I'm going to paint it, and I'm going to make this like a bit less dense for its paint density here. So it's like 0.3 that I had it before. That's what it would be like right now. But that's a bit much. Let me go ahead and just do something like this maybe. It's not so bad. Hold on, I'll reset myself in my chair real quick. Push this off to the right a little bit more. So let's go ahead and add some stuff right there, maybe. Just do boop like that. I got a bone on a rock. Maybe that's a bit much. Maybe what I'll do here is I'll put some bones there, and then I'll put some bones right there, and maybe there a little bit. Maybe right there. You know, I kind of just plot it around a little bit more. I think think there is too many skulls to tell you the truth, but I think it's what it is for now. And I know at every lantern there is a little bit of there we go. Minimize that a little bit. Maybe bring up the density to that 0.5 mark that we were wanting before, and we'll bring this down to probably like 80 or so. This is a bit too small, but a lot of skulls. Maybe I can decrease the skull number a little bit. And maybe I can change the random pitch of it as well, like maybe 90 degrees or something like that, maybe. So I can do that. Or can you change? Something like that, maybe. Okay, let's go over here to this side. Paint some bones in. Turn that down a little bit. Gonna make it a bit more dense, yeah. Not the radius really, but maybe get a bit more dense with it. Two little bones there. There we go. Again, this is nothing kind of permanent, you know what I mean? It's just kind of laying out the stuff that's happening here a little bit. There we go. Just lay it out over here like so. Because I know at every single inner junction here that there is actually bones that occur at each lantern, really. There we go. There we go. Do a little that right there. There you go. Alright, this is the main area where we're going to be sending some bones in right now, to tell you the truth, and make my scope just a little bit bigger like that. Let's turn my density up a bit more like that. There you go. Why does the density seem so low on this? Look at this, look at that. Maybe bring it up to like 200 maybe or something like that, I'm not sure. Like, there you go. Like, bones need to be everywhere around here, really. And I put like right there. Oh yeah. Probably too many skulls for the most part, but I really wanted to convey that there's a lot of bones over here in these areas. And also I believe there should be bones that get scattered across here a little bit as well. Okay, so we're gonna add bones here like that, a little bit up here. keep going here. So I'm going to add the bones right here in these areas. There we go. That's looking pretty good. I do not have bones need to be here. A lot of human bones, really. Oh yeah. And add some bones there. Add some bones there. I think all I need to do is hold shift to erase these here. I think I'm just going to add a little bit of bones right there, not too much. Okay. And for this area here, I'm going to go ahead and save it. Then I'm going to go to the foliage. No, not foliage, landscape. I need to do a painting, and I need to go to the bone layer here. And I want to paint in some bone stuff in here. Let's see. Like, what I'm going to do here is paint up a lot of stuff in here like that. Definitely this here into there. Yeah, man. This might be a bit too many bones, but I think it'll be okay. I think it'll just be fine, really. Get that there with that. That looks okay. I'll do this guy there. Yeah, it makes sense to have a little bit of bone laying in there. If we don't have any bones here, we gotta make sure that he's got a little bit of a mound of bones in that section. It seems like wherever there's light posts, that's where they eat all of the guardians, I guess. They bring them there. Let's go and start over here real quick of it. So I could just do this real quick. Add some bones there. Just in a spot. There you go. Just to give it a little bit more geometry there like that. That's good. Okay, give it a bit more. I think I should do some sculpting here a little bit on this one. I need to bring up, make this, not smoothing, bring up this a little bit maybe. Smooth this out a little bit. There you go. Something like that. And go to the painting tool, and then what I'm going to do here is paint a little bit of the bonage right there. There you go. Paint a little bit of And obviously that's already painted pretty hardcore. So what's that? So what's that? Yep. There you go, just good. Just do bone stuff around here like that. You know what, I think I have to sculpt this one up a little bit more too. I think it really should be higher. Smooth that out a little bit. Yeah, looks better. I like that. Get the paint tool here. Whoops. Zoom out. There you go. And that's good. We'll do a little bit of burns around here. There you go. And I think what we can do for this one is I'll build a little mouse, sculpting this out just a little bit. Like that. And smooth it. That looks good. I'm gonna say that. I know I could put a whole lot more bones everywhere else and stuff like that, but I'm gonna just be a wee bit cautious on where I place stuff. I don't want to make it too much as of now, so I'm gonna go ahead and minimize all this stuff here. I would very much like to make my level a little bit more playable right now. Well, you know what? Before I get to that part, because what I was going to say, I wanted to actually start adding collision to a lot of things to make the level more, what's the word I'm talking about here? Just playable in general, so the player can walk around and stuff like that. Let's go to onward mode for now. I want to make a straight up pathway on here like this, and then I will start. Okay. Oh, wrong one, I think. Which one is it? Is it this one or this one? I think it's this one here. There it is. Oh yeah. Come on now. There we go. Let's go to the sculpting tool here real quick. Start flattening down some stuff a bit more. So we'll start, whoops, not too much now. Paint a little bit less there. Yeah, I'm not worried about painting actually. Let's sculpt this out a little bit more. Undo that part. So I'll take that out a little bit. Smooth it. Alright, just kinda. Oh, that's a smoothing tool. Kind of get that one in a little bit there. There you go. Smooth this out a little bit. Yeah, this is looking good here, I think. Smooth that out a little bit more there. Smooth that there a little bit. Yeah. Let's do a little paint on this here. And we can just really show that right there. I think this looks good. Go to the lit. Alright, I will go to the select mode on this and zoom out. What I might do actually, I keep going back to this, but I'm going to go to this little paint tool right here, and then I'm going to kind of paint that out a little bit there. There we go. That's much better. Save all this. Alright, now we're going to start adding collision to everything. For the most part. Oh, you know what? Before I even do that, I have to finish doing this stuff here. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Go to materials, and I will start adding my trim. Good old trim. Flooring here, here. I'm curious why this exists over here. Like, I don't know why, to tell you the truth, at all. I don't know why this exists over here, to tell you the truth. I might get rid of it at the end of the day, but it's there for some reason, and I don't know why. If anyone has ideas on why it might exist, please let me know. Oh, that's the base one. I'm adding the wrong material for that thing. I need to have this one. What am I doing? There we go. This is appropriate right here. Here we go. Get at the right raw materials, you know? Place the trims where the trims need to go. There we go, there we go. And then you got water that occurs out here. Oops. A lot of material is here. Yeah, I think it's kind of relevant to even put the water there. I can really just get rid of this stuff and save on performance, really. But for some reason they have it, and I don't know. Oops, I don't know why. Trim, flooring. But if I want to, I guess, replicate exactly what is in Crota, this is what it looks like. There we go. Let's see what else we have for music here. There we go. Get some different music going on real quick. We're not really different, just a different song. Go and save this real quick. I'm gonna start adding a little bit of a player collision, I guess, for the most part. Maybe the most critical areas of where collision is really needed, I guess. For instance, I need to see if I know this is the player. Also, what I can do to make my life easier, I think, is add player collision. I know I can stand on this. Let's see. At least one of the meshes and the sky and what the sky material is seen non-rendered. Interesting verbiage. Because I know that this is collision right here. The thing that I'm noticing with Unreal Engine 5 and compared to Unreal Engine 4, talking just about collision in general, like it's hard for me to tell in view. Let's see. Like, I don't know if this thing has a complex or not for its collision. And it does, but the thing is, it's hard to know, you know what I mean, which one does, which one doesn't. Like, well, technically everything that I import right now does not, but I don't know, it's a bit weird how things are done. Let's do on the mode, like, for now, right? Like, say if I wanted to do this rock here or something other, I know I would fall through this area here particularly. Let's see. Got this, but this here covers it all. Let's see if I could browse to this guy here. And I'm gonna go to, so right now it has no collision at the moment. Like for its base collision right now. And it's literally just a liner that goes across here. Nothing special, really. I would like it to droop into the water though, for these ones. So to save on performance, particularly, I need to decide if I want to add a different type of collision for this thing. So I can do this type of collision, which is kind of blocky. You know what I mean? It's like pretty much one block or whatever. Or I can go for something a bit more complicated, but kind of the same result at the end of the day, to tell you the truth. And then I can do 26, but yeah, again, same thing, and it's adding a lot of stuff that I really don't need for it to calculate at all. I wonder if I just did a box around it. That might be okay for the most part. I'll go ahead and save that real quick. Go ahead, let's see, how about this? This is a collision. Let's this one's a bit more complicated because there's a lot of meshes of this, and I might have to use a, oh, it's already got it on. There we go. And usually I don't really see that, like a complex or a simple, like, thing that would be around this, but I don't see it. I wonder if it's because these are nanite meshes, and that's why it's like this. Because right now, if I go into player, right here, I can literally, there's a big old gap right here, and I don't know if that's a big problem for what we have here, just to save on performance. So I have to kind of give and take on what works best a little bit. Also, I need to go in here onto this one, and I want to see what my collision would look like here for this. I'm assuming that I'd probably just do like a simple box collision like this, and I think I'll be okay at the end of the day. Yeah, that should be fine. I'll just use that like that. Yeah, there you go. So now, for instance, if I went to go around and stuff on anything, let me go ahead and test this out and see what I can get out of it real quick. So if I play right now, let's go ahead and max that out a little bit. I'm going to go forward, so it kind of covers this area a little bit there. So I'm able to get here, it gives it a little lit right here. But you know what? I don't think that's too much of a problem. Whoops. I fell in because that doesn't have any collision on that side. So let's go into that collision there on this one. Go here. Go to properties on that. Oh, we just add a simple add a box collision on that. Save it, and then I just play it from there and see how that kind of goes. That's fine. And then it kind of just goes like this. It does have a little bump when I go over the transition of it, but to save on performance, I think that'll be one of the better things to do at the end of the day. And plus, the transition from here to here is like seamless, which is good. So that ain't bad. I come across here, I have these rocks that are here. The rocks are going to be interesting. I don't know how detailed I should go with it, to tell you the truth. So if I browse to asset here, I don't know if obviously a box not going to work right. This looks really bad, to tell you the truth. But if I can do something simple like this, maybe this might be okay for the most part, but like, because if I have to create geometry for every little bit of this rock, it might cost performance a bit too much, I think. Yeah, I don't want to do too much if I don't have to, really. Like, let's see, for this one here, if I browse to an asset, and then I went and put on something complex like this, I want to make sure I can stand on top of this thing and be okay. It causes a flat surface here. The thing is, it doesn't incave in here at all, so I'm debating on adding complex collision for these boys as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and I'll browse back to this one here real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and remove collision here. Oh, actually, let's undo that. Keep the collision. I kind of want to see if this works. So it's just simple. Yeah, it's fine. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna remove this one right here. Actually, I'll leave it. Let's go ahead and use complex as simple. Show, and it doesn't show it for some reason. I don't know why. It's weird as hell, man, I tell you. There you go. So I'm just gonna save this. Show for attacks, normals, triangles, and Nothing I really need, really. I don't need any of these. Bounce, maybe? It's weird. I don't know why it doesn't show any of the blocking for stuff or whatever. It's weird as hell. I tell you that. Anyway, I'm going to save this one right here, and then I'm going to do the same for this one as well. I want to remove the collision that it has currently, and I will add this little thing, these complexes. Oh, they're there. There we go. I'm going to save it, and I'm going to do this real quick. So I just want to see what the player interacts with. And right now I'm seeing this area. The reason why you're able to see... That's interesting. That's weird. Anyway. So right now if I save everything that I have here, play it, and we'll go from here, and I will walk into the rock. Hopefully I have collision. Collision looks like it's working good. Whoops, except I have no collision where the water should be. Let's go ahead and add collision in a couple of places here. I'll add collision here like this. Get that there. Open up this, and I'll add a simple box collision. Save that. Play this. Here we go, and go into the water like so. And that looks pretty good, I think. So I can walk into the rock and it blocks. So I think collision works okay. Well, except that rock, I need to add collision for that one as well, which is totally fine. Alrighty then. So there's a lot of rocks that are here that exist. And my dilemma is, should I add a lot of collision on all these rocks is the problem. And since there is a ton of rocks that are here, doing so will cost performance quite a bit, and I will have to modify that to fix it. So we'll see how it kind of works. Get some collision here though on these guys. There you go, let's do that. Browse. Here we go. If anyone has any questions by any chance, feel free to use the chat. I'm more than happy to answer any questions that you might have. So, yeah. Let's use like something. Let's put this here right now so you can kind of see it. Oh, that is way too big and oof. Okay, let's go ahead and add maybe a. I think this is at an angle and it's like weird. I might have to go complex on this one. That might be the only. So let's see if I had not a sphere. Capsule maybe. Nah. Alright, it's kind of forcing my hand to do the complex collision on this one. There we go. It's not recommended to do that all the time, but I think in this circumstance it works the best. So I'm just going to do that for the 4 lanterns here. There we go. I'm going to save that. Rest asset, bring it open. kind of changing everything I need to do. There we go. Save that. So now I have it on the lantern, so if I start playing on here, blow this up a little bit, I can actually run into stuff. So there you go. Not bad, not bad. Interesting that there's like a visible seam that's right here. Interesting. But I don't think you'll be able to really see that in the dark when it happens. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and get in here a little bit more. I'm trying to figure out if I could do anything more right now besides adding collision, which is very boring to watch right now. I was doing some painting of bones earlier with the foliage or whatever. I was kind of like planning like bones and stuff in random places, which I'm kind of satisfied with, mostly in this area here where I have a lot of bones. You know what I might do is see what it kind of looks like a little bit better in depth. I might get my you know what, I'm just going to delete this guy here, and I'll put my player start, whoops, over here like this. Let's see, put player start, let's plop him right here, rotate him a little bit like that, there we go. And then bring it up, and then bring it down to the ground like that, save it all. I'll do Control P, and I'll blow this up a little bit so you can see everything. And see what it looks like. Let's see who is in here. The White Fountain. Just watching. I've never seen this before. Awesome job. I gotta go now. Take care. Well, thank you so much, The White Fountain, for coming in. I do appreciate the great things, and also thank you for your comment. I do appreciate it. Let's look at these bones a little bit here. These look pretty good. Once everything's all dark, it probably will look a little bit more scary, or more like you're in a boneyard, particularly. But I think it's gonna look pretty good. Yeah, I'm liking this a little bit more. It's kind of building up on the ambience a little bit, or the ambiance. Yeah, I'm working with that right now. That looks good. It's not so bad. It's starting to look like the map what it should be. It really is, I think. So this is really starting to look good. Alright, so I'm going to do one other thing. I'm going to walk in an area where, so I'm going to delete the player start on this end. I'm going to go over this way over here. And I'm going to like start walking and put a player here, for instance. I want to see what this kind of looks like. I'm going to turn it right this way. There you go. Save all. I want to see what it kind of looks like on this end here real quick. So Control P. There you go. That's what it looks like here. Yes, no collision on there yet. But not too bad. I can kind of ignore all the lighting that's coming in there, but it feels okay. I can walk up here like this. This feels good. Really dark areas where it's too dark, obviously, but that could be changed up. Yeah, that's better, I think. So, yeah, I'm satisfied with this, for sure. All right. that was weird. I think I had a weird disconnect there for a minute. All right. There we go. I think I know I can add a lot of collision and kind of get away with it in some regards. I've done it to before with excuse me. Adjust myself in my chair real quick with other maps before, but yeah. Let's see here, what else can I do real quick before I head out for the night? Because the next thing that I'll probably be doing mainly on, I guess, would be collision on everything and kind of figuring out what is the best way of doing collision on these maps to save on performance. And I have some ideas that will go pretty well, but yeah, but live streaming it is very boring, I think, to a lot of people. And I think they mostly want to see like lighting or materials and stuff done, but I'll live stream it if anyone wants to watch it particularly. But yeah, like for now anyway, I think it's really boring for people to watch. If I was just doing like collision for everything, just literally right clicking and just adding collision, find an item, and then just adding the collision for it type thing, whatever. But I need to add custom collision on these guys here, so I will do that right now. Or complex collision, I might say, for all these tutorial areas here. And the next part with Unreal Engine, by the way, is all of these I can just do right click, just select them all, and then right click on any of those there, actions, and then I can do edit and bulk, so I have these items here, and all I need to do is I'll just type in collision, this one, and I'll just use complex and simple right there, so it changes those, and I'm going to do save on that, and now they should be, player should be able to play within it right there, so it's pretty nice. Just unlight right now, just unlight that. How far does this door go in? Looks like that, and then honestly I have this here, which is that guy. So what I'm going to do with this one is, so I'll do here, action, and I'll make sure that I do this, now what I'm going to do here is select a version of that, and I'm going to play it. Oh, not from there particularly though. Doesn't make it any good. Go right here. I'm going to put the starter point for right there. And Control P, or Alt P, I guess, to start playing. Blow this up a little bit. Oh. I don't know why I can't walk forward in this one. That's a bit odd. Why is that like that? Is it because of this piece or something else? Let's go ahead. Oh, that's this one here, right? So for this one, is use default. I'll save that real quick. To Alt P. I'll see what's up. See if I can go in there now. Okay, I can go in there now. All floor and stuff on this one. Interesting. I don't know why that didn't work before on it, to tell you the truth. Let's see if I go up to that right there. I can't really, I can walk through that wall, but so I got collision there for that. So in that room there's a good amount of collision on that one. I will need that collision for this, but I'll probably just do a square blocking around it to make my life easier at the end of the day for that one. Yeah, I could do that. That'll work fine. And while I'm at it, I got this one here. Can I just select this thing here? I know this is replicated through my project. Maybe I could just do this right click. And once I add collision for this, I don't have to add collision for the rest of them. So I could just do this real quick. Collision, and I could just do a box. That is. I think we need to get a bit more complex. Nah, I don't need to do something like that. Maybe 18? Maybe I just do a box collision and that'll be fine. So it's just supposed to be blocking the main area, just like that is fine. So let's say that, get this, get out of that. And now, if I go to player collision, this whole thing is all blocked off now, which is great. Simple collision, I might say. You know what? I think I might even push that a little too far, to tell you the truth. I should have just done a box collision around the whole thing. There's really no reason for this, to tell you the truth, so I'm gonna open this up. I don't even need that, because what I can do here, I'm gonna save everything. There should be a thing for volumes. There's a thing called there we go, a blocking volume. There you go. Perfect. And all I need to do is unlink this here. I can get super close and tight. Bring it off to the edge like that. And let's go ahead and I'll make this full screen right now. You just kind of see what I'm doing a little bit. Also, I want to make it just a wee bit bigger. Also, I want it to go like on the very top. That should do it. Yeah, that'll do. And what I can do here, well, the point of this particularly is to save on performance and just have one rectangle that goes in a spot and the player can't go past that point, which makes life a lot easier. Or the player just can't go through this geometry, which would make life easier, particularly. So right now I'm going to shrink. How is that? There it is. Not 9 inch. You know what? I actually might keep this to be about right here or so. Yeah, that's fine actually, to tell you the truth. And since that's right there, We're good. So I'm trying to spread this to go all the way from here to the back. So I'm just going to put this bazooka big right here and then pull it across the board like that. I think that's a bit too big enough. So if I kind of put this like in the middle particularly, and then I shrink it down and make it a little bigger. Also, I can do this other thing that's kind of cool is a top-down view of my area like this, and I can kind of see my position of how far this goes in. So I'm sure this ain't too bad. So maybe scale it up just a little bit. And push that. Scale it a little bit more. Push it. There we go. And I need to do a perspective mode on that. And this is good because I want it to overlap so the player can't go around the corner and then go back into the very first spot. Or at least that would be great if you could not do that. But then it's kind of clipping out the geometry a little bit. I don't want that actually. Maybe we'll go a little bit smaller then. So we're going to put the top down view. And we're going to make it a bit smaller on each end. Let's see what that looks like right now. We can go smaller. Definitely. You know what? Maybe even higher too. On the scale here, we can shrink it down on top a little bit, and that will force me to bring it up. Corners that are tipping out like this. I think it'll be okay for the most part. Now if I go to thing was the player collision, this is part of it right here. Yeah, that works out, I think, pretty good. Should probably do some organizing here, though, to tell you the truth. Have a lot of stuff in here. Let me go ahead and I'll create a folder here. What should I label this? Assets maybe. That should work. And then I can do where's the move to level assets. So now I can just minimize that a lot better. And another filter. And I think I added one there, didn't it? Okay. There we go. Let me add one to the root on this one. Add a folder here, and this is really course, which is fine. Cube. I have a cube somewhere. Ew, that's right. I have that there for that area. It's kind of like if you look here, I would have to have a landscape that would go over here, but if I put the landscape there, it would fill up the room, which will not work. So, don't want to do that. Alright, I've been streaming for a bit over an hour, and it's getting late over here, so I think I'm going to be getting ready to go to bed here. I'm going to close everything out, save everything that I have, and yeah, I think I'm going to save all this here. So yeah, I think that's all I have for you guys today. The next stream that I have, I might be doing more collision, or possibly doing something else. I usually do all the lighting and stuff last, which takes a bit of work. That's a whole other jargon to go for, but that is one of the last steps that I would do. But for now, I might do collision for the player later on, but let's see how things go, and we'll go from there. So you guys have yourself a good night. Thank you for watching this stream, and yeah, catch you later.